not wanting to be one-upped, Anthropic lets their models fuck the internet. First up, let's talk about Anthropic. Anthropic. Do you want to give us the flyover of what we found out this week?
Yes. Anthropic released on... What is the day? The day was July 30th, 2026, investigating 3 real-world incidents in our cybersecurity evaluations. And basically was like, hey, OpenAI, our model can break out and do more things than your model. So there were 3 separate incidents that they discovered, and it's actually over the course of the past, I don't know how many ever months, they reviewed 141,006 evaluation runs, and in those, 3 of them, Dr. Claude broke out and did some stuff that he wasn't supposed to do.
One of my favorite parts of this story is Anthropic posted that this was all down to a misunderstanding, a simple misunderstanding with their vendor when they set this up. When they set up their
third-party valuation partner. Not a vendor. I guess vendor, sure. I guess it's a word for vendor.
It is a vendor. But of course, they're paying someone to do stuff for them. Yeah.
Right, but the vendor's job is to hey, evaluate our models and be independent and tell us if our models are dangerous.
So the vendor was doing the evaluation, or the vendor was providing the environment for the evaluation?
Oh, that's a good question.
Because I believe they were just providing the environment. But let's get into the...
Either way, it's funny what happens.
Well, either way, it's funny. So there was a simple misunderstanding. That misunderstanding was evaluate our models for threat to the internet, for security access, for unrestrained access to cause drastic harm across the entire landscape of the internet. And the misunderstanding was connect it to the internet or don't connect it to the internet when you do this. And so that was it. And there was no, I don't know if there was no guardrails. The system instructions for the Claude instances when they're doing this thing was you don't have access to the internet.
So the prompt told Claude there's no internet. But there was, in fact, internet.
But there was internet. Whoopsies!
Oh, I love how, but this is classic Anthropic shit. The quote itself is due to a misunderstanding between us and our evaluation partner. This was not the case, and the internet access was available.
Yeah, that's a hell of a misunderstanding. You know, Jesus Christ. Is this mythos? So these are the people, by the way, these are the people who are basically, we are creating super intelligence. Is it built on and iterating on your intelligence? That's what I want to know. Because if it is, we're f***ed. And the other thing that I liked here was there was something there in their post as well about in keeping with a blameless culture, a blameless postmortem culture, we fully accept responsibility for this. And it's just like, what does that even mean? You know,
Well, what I took away from the article was a few things. One, Opus 4.7 is the most powerful model.
Okay.
So the 3 incidents involved 3 separate models, and it was Mythos 5, I think. Something. It was Opus 4.7, and then some other unnamed test model that they're, secret, blah, 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 blah. And of the 3 incidents, the one that did the most damage was Opus 4.7.
Opus 4.7.
That's the one where what happened was they gave it a fictional situation where it's like, hey, attack this fictional company, blah, 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 blah. Turns out there's an actual company with that domain name that is on the internet.
Yeah, that was good.
So Opus 4.7 fails the capture the flag exercise 3 times in the sandbox. And then it's like, I'm just going to try and search for this. And it finds it. And then it's like, oh. And then it goes out and hacks this actual company, steals app credentials, infrastructure credentials, gets into their production database.
Amazing.
Yes. And we all have access to this for $30 a month. Let's go. I'm only using Opus 4.7 from here on out.
I mean,
it's clearly the one.
It's clearly the one. It's either that or it's it's the one that's kind of a bigger ass. It's just God damn it, I won't be bested. Mythos does. Mythos. So a couple of thoughts for me on this one. One is, these guys build good models, but they're, I guess, software situational awareness. Hello. Their their security situational awareness is pretty poor, and they're not really. It doesn't seem like they're either them or their third party vendors are like have much observability or monitoring in the systems. This goes for OpenAI and Anthropic. It's like you haven't instrumented your systems to know, or maybe that's also part of the elegance of their jailbreak. These models jailbreak, but it's like you don't know when you're hitting the internet. It's like,
I mean, that's
not that. That's not that hard
to do.
That's really not that hard, and you can and if you're testing cyber, and it's like you want to know when they're hitting the internet.
That's that was another thing that I was just like. You guys, it's like because I remember we said this for like 4 episodes.
We were right,
like 8 episodes ago or whatever.
Yeah,
where it's like none of these guys care or know about security, and
that's true.
And it's seriously so they have this the Anthropic link in the show notes. Under learnings. The first thing they say is learnings. We are
security is hard.
We are 8 months into this shit and jailbreaks and superintelligence AGI. They're like evaluation environments increasingly need to be held to the same security standard as any other system or models are running. Or any other system our models are running. Like you just learned that?
You're kidding? Wow. Yeah. Woo.
Eat a dick.
Well, better late than never. Do you think, Ian, do you think that, like, and this could just be my vibes and projection, but I feel like I've seen, a turn. People are kind of fed up with Anthropic and their bullshit and their antics. Like, is that something you've seen, or is that something? Yeah.
I don't know that I've seen that. I think I've seen.
Well,
I've definitely seen the.
Bias?
No, there might be some of it, but there's been some Trust Me Bro benchmarks, or the Trust Me Bro benchmarks that came out when GPT 5.6 came out. Like I know a lot of people who are like, oh no, I don't use. Why would you use Fable? It's like 8 times the price of Sol or Terra, and it's just as it's for the same shit. Fuck that, right? So like people are just like, like there's definitely like a fall from grace of like. Anthropic's models are the best because they're not anymore.
Okay.
Which was bound to happen. But the whole like what you're describing, I don't know. I don't know that I've seen that, but maybe I don't hang out with enough politically minded people. I don't know.
No, that's probably just me seeing me. I've really gotten close to the Department of War over the last few months, so that's probably just me. Really vibing with my boy Pete.
Boy Pete.
What?
Well, one of the other things that kind of the internet lit up about when this came out was the whole we joked about it in the OpenAI one, but like, are we just doing PR stunts? Are we just?
Oh, sure.
'Cause it really does sound like. Dario and Sam are out there being like, no, my model can break out 3 times. No, well, my model can break out infinity times. Oh, my model can break out infinity times. My model actually murders people. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's... That's what it
publicity
seems is happening.
Yeah. In the post-apocalyptic times, as my wife often likes to remind me, it won't be the zombies that get you. It's the yourself to death. Like this is known. So,
you cut yourself on a fence, and now you die slowly.
Then you're of course. For me, I think that it is getting. It's interesting because I was listening to Hard Fork. I don't know if you listen to the podcast Hard Fork.
I haven't listened to it in a while.
It's very good. It's good. They're very AI forward, I guess I would say. And they were really, both of them were really like, this is it. Like, this is if people aren't freaking out about this thing, this is a major shift, a major trend, really like hammering that this was an inflection point for people to really start to get afraid or get like, they just want like, I think they're also just kind of desperate that like our government does its job, which is pathetic and sad that we still like. But I got bad news for you. The government's not just not doing their job on AI. It's everything. Like, it's literally everything. The U.S. government can't, like, they've passed one bill in the last, I don't know, 15 years. They haven't updated our millennium, our like digital laws since 2000. It's insane. They suck.
Yeah.
But so so for me, my reaction is just like, oh yeah, of course. I mean, this feels very, it doesn't feel for me like an inflection point. It just feels like a pretty smooth, linear, it's just like, yeah, the models are getting better.
A little bit more
of the same. It really does. Yes. It really does to me. And so in that regard, I'm not too freaked out, or I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I'm definitely not freaked out. I mean, I've been freaked out in many regards for quite some time, right? But in this regard, like, this isn't the thing. For me, this isn't the thing. And yeah, the other piece here that might or might not be interesting is OpenAI, at least, when their model broke out and did all this hijinks with Hugging Face, said that it cost a shockingly high amount of money. And that's an interesting part to me, too. Like, how many tokens did this thing burn through? Like, was it $10,000, $100,000, $1 million? I don't know. I'm curious. But I'm curious. Anyways, that's it for Anthropic.